Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Joelinton makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, we'll be seeing him popping up all over the pitch, Peter. He's great at nipping opposition counters in the bud, but he can create chances for his forwards too. What's most important, though, is that he's a real fighter, a real grafter, and I think you'll see the best of that out there.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Out again for a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's had it nicked away. Joelinton. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Van Dijk tries to clear. Stood up well to him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Caught offside that time. And they've got rid. Now it's Memphis Depay. Not the most accurate pass. He's gone forward. Danilo kept his eye on it, and he's there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Renan Lodi, he steps in, and that's the end of that. What a throw in. Sara getting this one clear.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Serginho. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. But that has not gone well. Reinders. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. That's good defending, very good defending. De Vrij gets it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Renan Lodi threads one in. And he can clear it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brazil are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Looking for the run. He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Danilo with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Joelinton. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's the keeper's ball. Xavi Simons just eases him off the ball. That's a little off target. He has found a way through. Renan Lodi picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw. Danilo clears. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Brazil really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
So, third corner of the game. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Brazil get their fourth corner. Goes without saying, that was poor. He's quick to get it clear again. Bruno Guimaraes. The Netherlands are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Renan Lodi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van der Ven gets across and deals with it. That's rather hopeful. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Joelinton is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neres could try cutting inside here. And that's been well dealt with. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread it left. Back into the middle. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played out towards the right wing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Good steal, he just read it. Played into... Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. David Neres. Lovely bit of skill.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lucas Paqueta is shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? He's on it, can he get away? Lovely, now can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zirkzee appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and it's made its way to him, and he cuts out the supply. The referee's awarded a free kick. Can he get it through? That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
We are glad
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Zirkzee. Number 11, Memphis. Coming on the field.
Into extra time we go.
Robbie. Number 19.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's gone looking for safety.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. That's a shade optimistic. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And now they can clear their lines.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That has ended up in no man's land. Throw in. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Big header, in for the pieces! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. And he's in on chance for a shot! Timber is there to clear. Some resolute defending there. Half-time, extra time.
Please make sure to
Well, it
watch
has
the
been
screen
a
for an
punishing
information
game, both
bulletin
physically
from the
and
Regional
mentally.
Police
But
Department.
does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4, Reinders.
And we're
Number
off for the
18,
final time.
Gakpo. Number
They have
10,
given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very
Xavi
end?
Simons. Coming on the field. Number
that is as
5,
far as they're going to go.
Schreuder. Number 17, Marlin.
Well, there's the clearance.
Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 38, Kravenberg.
Bruno Guimaraes, and he welcomes it in. Kravenberg spots it and intercepts. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that pass isn't the best. Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's João Pedro. He is through here. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
João Pedro really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Lucas Paqueta! The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Sara. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Neres. Now it's Brobbey. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Great vision. And he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way...
That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me
And we come
and
to
to
you
wish you
now
all
with a quick
a
request
very
for
good
support
evening.
for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just...
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's João Pedro. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Martinelli has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Threads one in, spread neatly. There's no flag! And he's being shifted off it. And he thumps it clear. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well cleared. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's intervened well there. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Corner it is. Oh, smash this time, surely! Goal, Brazil! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Gets a good foot in there. Out to the left it goes. And it's Serginho. He won't be happy with that one. Martinelli, and he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.